Boop. Much better. Okay. All right, so this is definitely not the core. There's a Freestar consulate.
Hey, I heard you had Dunlop's disease.
Huh? What? No, I don't have Dunlop's disease. What is that?
Your belly done lop over your belt. Asshole.
That's like a safe for work D's nuts. So where is the core of this city? Is it up in there? Maybe?
We're asking, need some work done?
Got this for you.
You the courier? I've been expecting you. Star Parcel has your payment right here.
Oh.
Anything else you need?
10,000 credits?
You ever just feel like none of this matters?
Dang, dude. We gotta do more of those. What? Okay. Yeah, let me just real quick see if we can find this core.
How do you do that?
I think there's signs for it.
Nobody's allowed outside the city.
The core. Maybe the core is this building?
Now don't you worry. Those walls are solid. No ash to get.
The core up here. That was 10K. Yeah, it was 10K. Oh, is the core just like a bar or something? I'm so confused. It's the rock.
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Ashtar are no joke. Aim for us.
So we're gonna have a house, Mom?
That's what Mr. Pate is working on. We'll have to move out when construction begins.
A for real house, like the ones in the core?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what.
Can you even read Jim's inventory?
You need a magnifying glass for it.
It looks like we're down 2 crates.
Maybe it's over here? Whoa, what is all this area? Trying to find more signs.
Shift goes long again.
There's Midtown. Aquila Commodity Center, closed for repairs. There's Aggie's. The Low House?
You want to do some good for the city? Let me know. I'll take all the help I can get.
Sure, what's up?
Got a moment to hear about the Low House. It mean a lot to me and to others.
Yeah, what's this? Maybe the core was inside of us all along? Yeah? Okay, I can spare a minute.
Good to know there's still some folks who can take an interest in
The core is just the
welfare
central area of the
others.
city. Okay.
The Low House is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given
Like a homeless
with
shelter.
no questions asked and no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others.
Sounds like you're doing some good work, dude.
I've had enough.
Trying to, anyway. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city. But it's barely enough. It takes credits to provide for those in need. And I'm hoping you'll be willing to contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good.
I mean, how much is a few? Here you go.
Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do. I think you just earned yourself some.
Could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Hey, Samco loved that. Nice, dude.
So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Cohh? Is it everything you imagined?
Last Cohh. What about Cohh and your father?
Ain't you ever heard of sarcasm, friend? Okay, so how's it traveling with one of the great Cohhs? That better?
As somebody who I do enjoy traveling with Cohh. I do. Thank you, Alex Gillen, for the raid. Really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, thank you.
Mr. King.
We'll get you a shout out here in just a minute. Appreciate it, bud. Is that the same voice actor as Jensen from Deus Ex? It is. It is Elias Tefexis.
Some of the field-born crops got
Such an honor. You should see my diary.
Yeah, but no autographs, okay? I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Cohh and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat.
I know.
Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him.
Sounds like you aren't happy about being related to Solomon.
I am. And I'm not. Yeah, there was a time, well before Cohh, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Cohh to... I don't know.
Be your own person. Cohh's great. You're doing a good job.
Your kind words are appreciated. For my father, Cohh, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Cohh. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Well, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that?
I'm actually the worst.
That's what I like about you.
I am.
Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
Nice. I like Sam. I'm looking forward to seeing what his companion quest is. Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza. Earl.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
Earl, I want the full tour.
I can
Welcome, welcome. Let me ask you a simple question, friend.
Shoot.
Are you prepared to see something so wondrous and strange that you're sure never to forget it?
Tell me more, Earl.
With pleasure. We got animals from the deepest, darkest corners of the settled systems. What you'll see will delight and amaze. Just a modest fee, and you can feast your eyes. I envy you, truly, for this opportunity.
Hi, can someone explain how I get the first ship away from the planet after I got the Mantis ship? I tried to find something, that NPC steering it, but I can't find it. How I get the... So the way that it normally works is if you get the Mantis ship, that is then your ship. You need to fly it to a starport, and then when you do the customize my ship option, there will be a register command. At that point, it will become one of your ships that you can select with T and I think T and Q at the top, and then you can make your home ship to pull it out. So if that's what you're talking about.
Come on, you
You just have to register it, and then
see
it's yours. Yeah. I'd like to see your attractions, sir.
Step right through this door and take as long as you like perusing the menagerie.
I would love to peruse your menagerie.
Oh, and please don't attempt to feed the creatures. In fact, it's best if you don't touch them either. Of course you can. But can you believe your senses? Creatures great and small from the furthest reaches of the settled systems.
Here, in the stretch?
MNP says,
right now.
I hope that
Things you
Asmongold
would
got
never
paid
see
for his
in a
likeness.
million
What?
years for just a
Dude, that is
small
incredibly rude.
Huh.
This guy has way more hair.
Well, it's not that much.
Come right in.
You just got little. Is that it? Is this the menagerie? Oh, is this it? No. Oh, here we go. Okay. Wait, where? Oh. There's literally dumpsters in front of it. I love it. Look at him. Better look. Hi. Ah, look at that little guy. Is there more up here? Oh, it just goes. Oh, found the bathroom. That is an immaculate toilet.
This is just what the stretch needs. More down on your luck animals.
That's terrible. All right. Thanks, buddy.
In enterprising mind, who knows what mysteries
Is this for real?
inside? Absolutely. There's a reason folks around here call me Honest Earl. Though you may be leaving.
Wait, I'm gonna save it and do this just to see if it opens up
I must
anything.
give you or if that's your attitude, then please remove yourself from the premises and make way for the other customers.
Oh, that was rude. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Thank you, Honest Earl. I'm using any mods? No.
Though you may be leaving, the memories you make here.
Ammunition is kind of cheap.
I mean, they did a really good job with this city.
Not many people visit. Suits me fine.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Robots are a force amplifier for farm production.
Okay. The Stone Root Inn. Let's see what this is. Hi.
If you're looking to stay, Ellen try and give credit to my jobs, well, everything else.
You should try Filburn's beer. It's brewed in the city,
Oh,
and it ain't
Outpost Management Specialist.
My mother always said that the secret to happiness is to learn to love where you are. She was a wise woman.
Sounds like a lot of history here.
There certainly is. My family's owned and operated this place going back generations. Why, the Stone Root's been around so long, it's even older than Midtown, and that's saying something. Aquila City folk value legacy and tradition deeply, and by running this, I get to be part of that.
Cool. See if we have any
We
med
got a
stuff.
full menu for you.
Can you buy houses in this game? Yeah, you can buy locations. Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can buy one here, but I know you can get one in New Atlantis. New Atlantis? Is that? Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Could I get the digital copy of the things I want?
Sinclair's books?
No.
What? Why not?
I sell books, physical books.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
There are places you can go for that, ma'am. Just not my shop. Good day.
Wait, can't we?
We're done here.
She's so angry.
Just super.
If you want to purchase anything, just let me know. Or if you have any rare finds.
You really love books, don't you? Oh, are there rare books we can sell to her?
Movies, slates, theater, all have their appeal. But books, you can get a window to mankind in its earliest days. Whether adventure with Homer, or the actual thoughts of Julius Caesar penned in his own hands. And they offer visions of the future and wonderfully impossible things and might-have-beens. So, yeah, I do like books.
Okay, do you run the store by yourself?
Yes. I had a husband, but he's no longer with us. We loved to travel, and always we'd be looking for rare books. Most of what you see here are mementos. It's sometimes hard to sell, but books are not meant to be hoarded. They're meant to be shared and spark something in us.
Any books you're looking for?
I am a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels. Well, truth be told, it's more of an obsession. Reading their stories is a revelation, not only for, you know, the pure imagination, but the window you get into long-gone historical
Lucho.
eras.
Nerd.
I'll pay handsomely for any books you find like that. Except Charles Dickens. Definitely not Charles Dickens.
Wow, what's wrong with Charles Dickens?
Oh, nothing wrong at all. When colonists were forced to leave Earth for good, cargo space was precious, and for some reason everyone thought to bring their Charles Dickens collection. No, I mean he was an amazing writer. His stories are timeless, but what I'd give for a copy of Sense and Sensibility, or the Three Musketeers, oh! The original Three Musketeers, mind you, not the dozens of interpretations of it.
Interesting. I feel the same way about a good book.
Who doesn't?
If I have any books for your old Earth collection, I'll sell them to you.
Oh, I'm afraid there's nothing you have that I don't.
Okay.
For purchase?
Interesting. So we'll start like hoarding books. I'm not sure if they're like marked properly. Huh, I'll have to see. Okay, that's cool. So I didn't even think to keep our eyes out for rare books. Now we can do that. Oh, that place is for sale. Interesting. What if we can buy a place like that?
A half day. I talked with Miss Kassler, and she'll give a full guided tour.
CohhCarnage Museum.
I mean, no offense, but isn't it a bit...
Oh, there's Enhance.
And there's no just
The Stretch? Oh, this area is called The Stretch, huh? Oh, we never went to Aggie's. Hi.
Yes? What?
Oh, it's just another bar. Lyle Brewer.
I spent a lot of my misspent youth at
Hey,
Agnes.
stranger. I think your ship's
watch your
missing
back.
something.
And your wallet.
Me? I'm the best survivalist around, and I'm looking for work.
Oh.
You interested?
Not right now, Lyle, but thank you.
Someone just lost it.
Not right now.
Mark my words, he'll be back in 2 weeks tops. And I look forward to seeing you then, my friend. Safe travels in the meantime.
Okay. Thanks, Lyle. He seems like a... Oh, God.
Yes.
Covered in blood? Okay, okay.
Ethan handles all the orders.
Are you going through the dumpster? Ethan?
Might not be the biggest selection in town, but our liquor gets the job done as well as any. I can guarantee you that.
Wanted. That's a gang tattoo. Who'd you run with?
Good eye. It's not something most people pick up on. I grew up in the Stretch, and I hated it. I was ready to do anything to get out. Gang called the Mad Dog sent some recruits. I signed up. Did a lot of things I'm not proud of. Those days are over now. I got out. Aggie gave me a second chance. I intend to make the most of it.
For the record, that wanted thing was just because of the background that we picked.
Take care, stranger.
Kind of interesting. Kind of cool.
I feel kind of bad.
Hey, it's
for
Joel.
him. I'm
Actually,
pretty sure
Mooch.
something really bad happened to him in the past.
Mooch, Coma, and
How's
Sammy.
that saying go?
Use your friends wisely.
Hey, Mooch.
Gonna crash at Sammy's for a week. Can't beat free room and board.
Hey, Coma.
Right. There you are.
You found me all right.
Oh my God. What's going on?
I'll have what you're having.
You? I can't believe it. Oh.
Hey, Sammy.
Some
Go
lady
easy on
came
Cohh,
through
okay?
the other day, said we
Everyone
needed to
mocks him
report
because he's
any
usually
leaches we
spaced out.
spot.
But I think deep inside, he's in a lot of
Sure, lady.
pain.
How are you and Coma doing?
Great, I guess. Coma's riding high. As in on drugs. I was trying to put it politely. I mean, I get it. We're in the slums. It's not the first time I've seen that. But with him, it's pretty much every minute he isn't working in the fields. His whole life is just work. Get high and sleep.
Damn. If it bothers you that much, maybe you should confront him.
Tried it already.
Hmm.
He won't talk about it. In fact, it just makes him hit the stuff that much harder. The best I can hope for now is that he'll find some way to pull himself out of it. Guess that's just life in the slums. You either survive it or you don't.
Damn, dude. That got a little heavy. Is Mooch a friend?
Kind of. He crashes at my place. But man, he could stay too long. I kind of want to tell him enough is enough. But I don't need that drama in my life right now. Keep on keeping on.
Does a subscription to Cohh stop the ads? I mean, it does, but I don't run ads much at all. I pretty much only run ads if like we take an AFK, which is kind of rare, and beginning and end of stream. So you're not really missing anything. You don't need to sub for the for like the majority of the stream. Yeah. Tritry, thank you for the Prime sub, dude. Appreciate it.
I know, right? I feel like it gives me a deeper connection to this.
There's a prison. Okay, we don't need to necessarily explore this whole place yet, because I'm sure we're going to be doing quests that take us all around it. I was trying to find a different store, though.
Let's all just take a look. We all want to protect people from the Ashta. We're on the same side here.
The hell with that. This ain't the way things are done, and that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
Always. Why are you trying to fix something that ain't broke?
Mr. Wilson, we can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or a space flight because we managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation. I know, I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but, well, I can't seem to help it.
What was this all about, anyway?
Girl comes in here with her big ideas about how we defend our city. No respect for the way we've done things for years. No worries about the possible consequences. And expect us to thank her for making our lives more difficult. I tell you, I've never seen entitlement like that.
She was pretty out of line.
Not a shred of awareness in her. It's shocking is what it is.
I don't know what she was out of line about, but...
This ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out there.
They must be having a family feud.
For a damn good reason.
No chat.
I've trained the guards here for years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the Ashta kill innocent people. That's the simple reality of the situation. So when someone struts into town with their untested ideas
Ryu Kenshi,
on how
well,
to
that's
do
not entirely
things
untrue.
better, then those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well.
Yeah, Ryu Kenji says, how are people still complaining about ads? I think every streamer has clearly stated they can't do anything about it. No, there are many streamers that run a block of ads every single hour on automatic play. So it completely depends on the streamer on how many ads you do. Most of them set that up. So it's, you know, they're absolutely doing it because they want to. So, I mean, yeah, Mr. Shilker just said some streams that ads run every 15 minutes. Yeah, which is a thing. So, you know, yep. Ryu Kenji says that's to prevent automatic ads, right? It is to prevent automatic ads, but a lot of streamers go well over what you need to do that. So it's like, yes, there is a certain amount of ads you can run to disable pre-rolls, as they're called, but many streamers go far and beyond that. Now, to be fair, it is also important to mention that many streamers are contractually obligated to go over that limit. So, you know, it depends on, there's lots of factors. There's lots of factors. But the TLDR is that, you know, how streamers run ads is pretty much at its core completely dependent on what the streamer wants to do with their stream. Yep. For the record, Twitch does not make us run any ads. That is not, again, unless you sign a contract saying that you're doing that. Yeah. What is she trying to do?
I don't know, some technical
More you know.
mumbo jumbo about sensors and behavior predictions. That's not the point. She expects us to just change up how things work, and I can't abide by it. We've gotten along just fine until now.
Can you change what ads are running your channel? No, we have no control. All we do as a streamer is we say, okay, run a 3-minute block of ads, run a 2-minute block of ads. That's all we can do. We don't get to pick what ads run, you know, what kind of blocks they're in or anything like that. It's also interesting to know, very dependent on your region. Because, for instance, you know, Twitch can't run ads for American-based companies you can only get in America in Brazil. And at the same time, Brazilian companies probably don't want to run their ads in America. So it's like different companies around the world have to buy ad time and ad runs, and then those get runs whenever. That's why sometimes when we do run a block of ads, there's people in Europe that say, I don't see any ads. And it's because they may have met their quota for wherever they are in Europe for how many places that region has bought for ads. So yeah, there's all sorts of weird kind of gotchas, and it's kind of complicated. So yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing. You take this pretty seriously.
How could I not? People in this city put their trust in me to keep them all safe. Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
People have no idea what we do to keep them safe.
Sooner we get to Montero Luna.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that thing you told me to do, huh? So I think that's pretty much everywhere here. So the only real place we can sell, here's Roland Arms. Here's Shepherd's. Is there like an Outfitters here that I missed, chat? I feel like there should be an Outfitters somewhere. There's another, oh, there's a Trade Authority. All right, let's find the Trade Authority. I saw that earlier. This is the minerals. That's Terror. We haven't really been over here yet. Let's go look over here.
I'm just saying, my family was on.
House of the Enlightened. That's residential. I don't think it's going to be in residential. Trade Authority. Haha. Thank you, chat. Beautiful.
Welcome to.
I don't see many ads on this channel. Well, first of all, I don't run many ads on this channel during the stream. We run a big block at the beginning and the end. But also I have ads turned off for subs. So if you're a sub, you'll never see an ad on this channel. All that stuff's turned off, which most streamers do.
Do you have business with the Trade Authority?
Do you have any special jobs available?
I do have need of a courier. A simple job. The timetable isn't even an issue. But it requires discretion and no questions.
Okay.
Take this message to the Den. There's a Trade Authority rep there, Marcel. Just give the paper to him. If you could take a roundabout path to get there, that would be best. And that's the last we will speak of this.
Okay.
Now you're speaking my language.
Oh. Advanced stuff. I love that we're starting to see more and more of this. Okay. I'm not gonna sell that yet. Oh, whoops. There we go. I think we're gonna do our ship build at 300k. We're gonna do our B-class ship build at 300k, and we'll probably do Deimos, I'm thinking. We got a little bit more to go. Let's save. And actually, what I'm gonna do first is go get some lunch. Well, I am absolutely loving this still. I'll be back in probably about an hour or so for lunch. If you want to know exactly when I'm back, that's the best way to do it. That's the mobile app. It's free. There's no ads. And it just gives you little notifications whenever I go live on any of my channels. Also YouTube stuff and all sorts of fun stuff. So Cohh.tv/mobile. If you want to check out our super cool mobile app, it's pretty great. On that note, I'm out of here for now. I'll be back in probably like an hour or so. We are going to go ahead and raid my alt channel if you want to hang out with past Cohh in the community while I'm gone. And then we'll raid back here when we're going to keep playing. So we've got at least another, I'd say at least 3+ hours today. And then we've got the cozy as well. So I will see you all for that. As always, appreciate your time. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the globe as always. Thanks for being here. And I will see you guys pretty soon for more fun and games. Bye-bye.